What's up, guys? Why do I believe Bitcoin's going to drop 40%? Let's get into it. Rather intro. Okay, guys, like I said, I believe Bitcoin's going to drop 40%, and let me show you the reason why, guys. First thing, as you guys know, we always go to big time frames because we want to check the overall big structure before we get into it, correct? Before we go into smaller time frames. Let me just quickly show you the bigger time frames and what I'm seeing on the bigger time frames, correct? I'm on Bitcoin USD and I'm on Bitstamp, okay? Bitstamp is giving me the most clearest data to go off, correct? Let me quickly show you guys big picture. Guys, as you guys can see, we're on a beautiful channel, correct? You guys can see we're in a beautiful upward channel. And the problem I have now with Bitcoin, the way it turned around, basically, where it turned around, it doesn't make sense why it turned around, and that's why it doesn't make sense why Bitcoin will just will start going up and up and up. It makes no sense. But can the market always go up? Can Bitcoin just shoot? Yes, it can. But for me, for my understanding, it doesn't make sense. And there's still data and there's still signs to show that Bitcoin is just in the correction phase, not the bullish run. And that's what I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, guys, like I said to you. First thing, it doesn't make sense Bitcoin turning around because it's supposed to turn there around, correct? It's supposed to go in the channel and then bounce, not just in the middle of nowhere around. What I personally believe it's just a correction, boom, go down, correct? Back data is a little different, but you can also see bullish trap, go further down, correct? But unfortunately, there by the end, it's doing it by the end. It's not doing it by the beginning. It's not doing it there, but it's doing it at the end. Bullish jump further down. Now I believe that's just a bullish jump, and if Bitcoin I believe Bitcoin's gonna go to that Pacific zone, correct, guys? And that means if Bitcoin goes to that Pacific zone, that means Bitcoin's gonna drop an average of 28, 41 and 43%. But let's go quickly in smaller time frame. Now we understand the big picture. Understanding that doesn't make sense. Bitcoin, there's still a huge gap missing there, but Bitcoin needs to fall up before it goes up. Before it's, I'm comfortable with and confident that Bitcoin's gonna start doing uptrend. But let's just quickly go in a smaller time frame and let's just look a little more in depth at what Bitcoin's doing at this moment. Okay, guys, at this moment you can see Bitcoin's in that channel, correct? And you guys can see it's going to get rejected, correct? It's going to get rejected. It's going to go there like that, or it's going to completely break it. But I'm positive it's going to completely break the structure when it comes to that specific structure. Let me show you why. Okay, first thing is, if you go in smaller time frames, even more smaller, you guys can see why resistance. It makes sense why Bitcoin's getting rejected at that specific zone and why Bitcoin's going to go like that. But I don't believe Bitcoin's going to go like that. I believe it's going to completely break, because there's a nice diversion for quite a while, correct? It's quite a while diversion, and that diversion confirmed that Bitcoin is going to break the structure. You understand? There's no 100% Bitcoin is going to break it, but the chances of Bitcoin breaking the structure is very high. Then that means if Bitcoin breaks the structure, where is Bitcoin? Okay, guys, if Bitcoin breaks that specific structure, where's Bitcoin going to go? There's only 3 levels if Bitcoin's going to go, guys. Only 3 levels. Let me show you guys quickly. Where I believe if Bitcoin breaks the structure, and it makes sense, guys, because why? Bitcoin's at resistance zone. Nice resistance zone, correct? Check the nice resistance zone. It makes sense why Bitcoin's going to get rejected, correct? Push down, push up, push down, and then go further up, correct? And let me quickly show you guys where Bitcoin's going to go if it gets rejected. There's only 3 zones, guys. If I have to take the market right, if I have to take the trend right there like that, correct? If I have to take the market like that, Bitcoin's going to go there. That Pacific zone. And, okay, let's quickly do that. Sorry. Let's quickly get that stuff out. I'm just going to quickly get all the support and resistance out, because support, there's 2 support zones there, okay? Then that means Bitcoin's going to go to that Pacific zone, because now that's supporting the trend, correct? You see there, it's supporting the upward trend, correct? But that's number 1 level, and number 2 level will be right around that support right there. Do you see that support there? Support, correct? And number 3 level is going to be where I think Bitcoin's going to go, correct? Not saying that it needs to go there, but where I think Bitcoin's going to go is right by that Pacific zone. I believe Bitcoin's going to drop. People's going to think Bitcoin's going to turn around there, but I don't think Bitcoin's going to turn around there. I believe it's going to drop more further, and then Bitcoin's going to turn around by that zone. That's what I believe it's going to go. Then it's going to go further up. Why? Why do I believe Bitcoin's going to go to that specific zone? Because, let's do it nice quickly. Because then it makes sense. Then we finally, if you have to go in bigger time frames, then it makes sense. Okay, fine. If Bitcoin's going to go to that specific zone, then where are we? We finally did that, correct? What happened in the past? We finally did that, correct? That makes sense. If Bitcoin goes to that zone, then we are in the bullish support buying zone. Then I'll be very biased right there, because Bitcoin hit that zone where I want Bitcoin. Then that gap, that specific gap where it needs to fall now in. Now it's basically fold in. Then Bitcoin's going to go on top, correct? And there's 3 levels Bitcoin's going to go. But if Bitcoin goes there, then that means Bitcoin's going to drop how much percentage? Let's have a look at it percentage wise. Let's quickly have a look percentage wise. If Bitcoin goes to that specific zone, first thing is going to drop 20, 25, 40. See, and my end result, my end goal is, what I'm looking basically at, I believe Bitcoin's going to drop 40, because it only makes sense. I'm not just saying because I want to say it, but for me, as doing analyzing and technical analysis, it makes sense why Bitcoin's going to drop so low. And that means if Bitcoin's going to drop so low, that means altcoins like, for example, NEO USD, that means NEO, it's also going to drop. That makes sense. Why? Just look at raw data. No indicators, nothing. I use the MACD to confirm that Bitcoin is showing weakness on the indicators, but just at raw data, just look at right there. It makes sense why NEO is also going to get rejected. Looking just right there. Okay, let me quickly do that. Looking right there, guys. Got rejected there, got rejected there, got rejected there. Just broke the structure, guys. It's a clean break of structure. Where do I think NEO's going to go? Right to the bottom. Right to that zone. I believe there's a 90% chance NEO's going to go to the bottom. How much percent decrease is right that? That's around 43%, 42% decrease on NEO alone. Because how can I predict altcoins also going to drop? Because the main coin's going to drop, Bitcoin, all the altcoins also going to drop, guys. And that's the thing, guys. Because Bitcoin's going to drop. Let's quickly get to that one. Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin's going to drop. Right now it's dropping. Then altcoins going to drop. And guys, that's just very simple. It's a simple breakdown. Sorry for my ugly handwriting. But yeah, it's a very simple breakdown, and that's what I really believe Bitcoin's going to drop. Because just going off clean, no indicators, nothing. Yes, I did use a MACD to confirm that there is a diversion at the specific zone. The market is getting weaker. You can see how it's starting to consolidate. It's not giving a strong push up, and you have to look at volume. Let's check quickly what volume telling us. Volume. Do you see how volume is getting decreased there, guys? That means, think of volume as people, because that's what it is. It's actually money flow going in and out, correct? And as you guys can see, how more we're climbing up, how more lower the volume is getting. Check out that volume. It's getting lower and lower and lower. Check how lower and lower getting. Then that means the whole uptrend is basically very weak. I expect Bitcoin, and we're going to see right now, guys, just give it a couple of days. I expect Bitcoin to drop. And whether I believe it's going to drop, there's 3 Pacific zones. Is that Pacific zone? And then that Pacific zone. Okay, sorry guys, I believe it's going to totally break that zone. It's that zone, and that zone. Then basically there's 3 Pacific zones, guys. As simple as that. But my main focus is that Pacific zone, guys. That Pacific zone. It makes sense why it's going to drop to that Pacific zone. But guys, let's just have a look, and let's just be patient. Let's just see. But for me personally, I believe that's a bullish trap, and I don't believe Bitcoin is going to go for bullish run. I believe that's just a correction phase. People are getting stuck in a correction phase, guys. But that's all I want to say, guys. I'm out, and once again, guys, keep it simple, because trading can be simple. It's just up to you. Are you make trading difficult, or are you going to make trading simple? Have fun, guys. Enjoy trading. Keep it simple, and I'm out.